My name is Joseph Chege. I'm also popularly known as Chege Majuis. I'm the executive director, Party of National Unity. People will ask, why are you called Majuis? I got the name Majuis from university, where I used to blend juice. Later, I became a student leader in the university, and that's how I was nicknamed Majuis by my fellow comrades in the university. Later, I worked in some corporates, and I found myself in politics. That's why I'm operating now as the CEO or the executive director of PNU. Uh, First, I want to thank organizations in general that usually make sure that the youths are able to be exposed to some of seminars, that they are able to grow and even interact with other members of parliament and other leaders. And specifically, Center for Multi-Party Democracy. It has been a pillar, it has been that organization in the political space that has always made sure that the young people have that an opportunity, the special interest groups, they have the opportunity to interact with other leaders. You know, there are some youths in our country that have never found a moment, even one-on-one, to talk with members of parliament, to talk with senators, to talk even with MCAs, and even talk with the governors. But it is now made possible by the Center for Multi-Party Democracy, who are able to call these members of parliament to come and talk to the young leaders, young student leaders, maybe who came from the university. And yesterday was such a moment when we interacted with various members of parliament, others older, we call them senior members in our society, who are maybe 60s and 70s, who have been in parliament for the last 20 years. They gave us the journey, how they have been able to walk and be able to even capture and recapture the seat, even for the third time and the fourth time, and how to navigate the leadership. Others were women. You know, we have youths who come from, ladies who come from societies which are patriarchal, where ladies cannot be heard or are not even supposed to talk, leave alone leading. And we had the Center of Multi-Party Democracy organized some leaders to come and talk to them, and they ask those questions like, if I'm a young lady, how do I convince my society that ladies should be given a chance even to lead? And they gave them some very good tips, like even if you're a lady, you have to go out, you don't have to sell yourself as a lady, sell yourself as a leader, sell your manifesto, have come up with a issue-based politics solution, such that people don't see a lady in you, people don't see your agenda, they can be able to see a leader who is result oriented. Because in our society in Africa, we can say that we have a myriad of problems and issues that are affecting our people. So if you can come out as a young person, you go there to the people and try to solve the problems they are facing. Telling you, they will not look you as a young person, they will not look you as a lady or a girl, they will be able to look you as a leader. We also want to thank them because such moments, to come and have such a conversation for 2 days or 3 days, to some of us young people, we don't have even the resources to start with, even to hold a meeting, even a conference, or even to have speakers. Okay, but they are able to do it. Okay, with the small resources maybe they usually have, they usually consider the young people, people with a special interest, as a priority to them, and we thank them for that. And it's something that even in other circles we can maybe encourage other organizations, or even request other organizations to come out and try to do something positive, something that can be remembered in society the way they are doing. Because right now, I don't think there is any political party in Kenya that cannot feel the impact of the Center of Multi-Party Democracy, because of the civic education and civic engagement they are having with the young people. And I want to encourage them and tell them that they should not even stop there. We are heading to the 2027 general elections. We know the temperatures will be high. There will be a lot of young people feeling that they can't do it. We want a lot of encouragement as young people who want to be in the position of leadership. Most of the time it reaches a point like, can I be able to do it even without money? They come telling you that it's not only about money that can make you a leader. You can go out there and somehow People can vote you for who you are. They bring us those leaders who started with nothing, who went to the ground walking, and now they are members of parliament. Kenyans have entrusted them with coming up with laws as legislatures for this country. So we can say that in short, a Center for Multi-Party Democracy has been a pillar. It has been something that the youth are looking up to for such meetings. And I can also tell other youth leaders and even youth who are listening to me huko nyumbani, whenever you get a chance, maybe you have been invited by the Center for Multi-Party Democracy, maybe to attend one of their functions, make sure you attend. At least you will come out of that place with something that it recharges us. It is something that when we come here, we are being recharged, even to work for another 1 year, knowing that this thing is possible. It's possible to change our country. It's possible to leave the ethnic-based politics and come up with issue-based politics. It's possible to have a country united. You know, yesterday they said something that was very powerful and fundamental, where they said that nobody chooses to be born where you are born. I come from Mount Kenya region. I didn't choose to be born there. Even if I found myself born a Kikuyu, which choice did I had to be born a Kikuyu? I have no choice. Today, as we are talking, there are so many young people who are being born, and children are being born in hospitals. They don't have a choice. They have been born there. They have just been born Kenyans. About the ethnicity, they have no choice. There's nothing they can do. So we are trying to see if the young people we can take from where we left in 2024, whereby we can be able to push this issue of issue-based politics towards 2027 and see for the first time if we can have a kind of election whereby we can be able to choose leaders who can be able to solve Kenyans' problem and not who are trying to antagonize other communities by telling them huyu na huyu sijui hafai, hii community haifai, sijui hawa alifanya hivi, sijui alifanya hivi. We are all Kenyans, and for that reason, and I will not say much, it's something that I will say that may God help, and because I'm a Christian anyway, I have to put God there to help even the management and the leadership of Center for Multi-Party Democracy, so that they can continue with this good initiative they have started, so that they can even be able to mold to mold more leaders. Because in fact, some of the leaders we have in parliament, young leaders, I came to realize they became leaders through these organizations and these groupings of Center for Multi-Party Democracy. And that's the reason they said yesterday that whenever they have been called upon by the Center for Multi-Party Democracy to come and maybe talk to the young people, they feel the need to give back, because that's where their leadership skills were sharpened in this forum. Thank you so much.